But okay, so we've talked a lot about what you've been doing. This is your 10th anniversary. Kind of, what's next?
Okay.
Is there another next here for Herb Chasin?
Absolutely. Well, maybe I'll be in the background.
Okay.
But pushing. So the next, we have 4 big goals that we'd like to reach.
I think we've got a chart that brings up that. I think I only got 3 for my
There's
list.
only 3.
Well, you can tell me the 4th too.
Okay.
But go. Let's start with a number at the beginning.
Okay. So pre-K is a huge effort. It's a statewide, it's a federal effort for get these kids involved before kindergarten. As I said, there's a lot of Spanish speaking at home with the kid, which is fine, which is good. But then they come into school and they're behind the 8 ball right away. And it's a terrible thing. They have catching up, and some of them never catch up. So we want to get these kids in, and also the parents need a place that they can afford. And our program, the focus of our program, relies on scholarship money, which people donate to our scholarship fund, and also state money in the terms of vouchers. The state provides money for low-income programs like that. So that's a big deal.
So then on to the community center?
Community center, we'd like to have for all ages, all the time. Again, the parents are challenged dealing with the system, getting jobs, getting housing. They just need help and assistance navigating the system. And of course, another after-school program in another neighborhood would be a wonderful thing. We only can, our maximum is 40 by our license, 20 at each site. So we're looking around for other areas, low-income areas, that we can help kids. And the 4th thing, which is not there, is teenage programs.
Okay.
Now the teenagers also are at risk, some of them, for getting into trouble. So we need programs to take care of teens, especially for them after school. Our program cuts off at 15 years old, so there's plenty of kids that are kind of lost after that.
Right, yeah. Yeah, all these programs, the age limits when you move over one thing, whether it's health insurance or what in our society, seem to limit the situations, and a teen program would certainly be a terrific help. And so all that must have a big price. Have you tried to do that, or?
Well, we put out budgets. So we have budgets for each section, and we're in the process of fundraising and getting the word out. We're very lucky to have some huge sponsors. One is Kevin Giblin and his son Brendan, who actually donated a brand new learning center at Interfaith Terrace.
Wow.
Kevin passed away, but the center is named in his memory.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And he was a wonderful friend. Introduced to me by Phil Ottaviani.
Okay.
So it's who you know.
Well, networking is what it's all about, whatever kind of charity or volunteer program
Can
you're
I
in.
add one thing?
Sure.
So another huge donor is the Flatley Company. And we were so lucky to get in touch with the Flatley Company because Channel 5, WCVB TV, aired a segment on our program back, I think, in 2019.
Year-old Herb Chasin is up for just about anything, even basketball on a slush-covered court. The former business owner, a resident of Framingham for more than 50 years, could be taking it easy, but he's not.
I was retired and looking around for something to do to give back to the community.
What he found was a tucked-away neighborhood that needed help.
This area is the lowest income area in Framingham by far.
So with some seed money from the city, he started Hoops and Homework, an after-school program that offers, yes, help with homework, but also so much more.
That's great, exactly.
Every week, volunteers from the Performing Arts Center of Metro West teach violin. Kids do science and STEM projects, and Babson College students come to help out.
They're really nice. They're really fun to be with. They come every Tuesday.
11-year-old Chrysalie Cupid is in 6th grade. Her mother says this unique program has been helping her since the 1st grade.
They keep
busy, keep fun, because help me a lot to do my daughter homework, especially when I don't understand.
Standing right here, last year we'd be in a swamp.
This past fall, Hoops and Homework got this brand new playground built. The year before, it was the basketball court. Their next project is an expansion.
We were blessed with 2 contractors that agreed to do this.
The additional space will mean they can triple the number of students they serve at this location. They want the kids to feel like this is their place.
The children and the students feel nurtured, they feel supported, and they feel safe, because there have been and has been violence in the area.
Before he ran a business, Chasen was a math teacher for 18 years, so he's happy to help with the homework, but says a lot of his time is spent making sure Hoops and Homework can sustain.
I'm hands-on in the effect that I go like this to my friends. I ask for money.
Always with a smile because of all the things he's done in life. He says this is the best.
No question, no question. This is by far the most rewarding.
Hoops and Homework runs 2 locations in Framingham, just about 5 minutes apart. Find out more about the work they're doing on WCVB.com. Erica Tarantel, WCVB News Center 5.
And one of the people there, Mrs. Flatley, let's say, saw the program, loved it, and she wrote a big check to us, and we're hoping that she sponsors some of these programs.
And you got a big 6-figure grant recently, too.
Yes.
From a foundation?
Well, right, from Flatley and other.
Oh, that was part of that. Okay,
right.
Okay.
And Middlesex Savings Bank and Mutual One have
They're both great. The 2 of them are
wonderful supporters.
Give them a little plug here.
Yes.
Well, all of this has let you have 10 years. You've got a 10-year anniversary now, and you've got a few things that you're working on to celebrate that, I tell you.